Honey Marg and my mother-in-law, remember?
Yeah, I swear.
My hell.
Have you noticed the hustle, though?
Yeah, they're all a bunch of scam artists.
You can't get within a block of the tree without somebody with a Polaroid going, picture in front of the tree, $5.
Oh,
just brutal.
Swindle the people, the rubes that come here.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm walking away from the tree. I'm about a block away, and we're walking. It's just so crowded. And out of nowhere, this Santa Claus comes walking up the sidewalk. All right?
And you hit him.
Well, I wanted to, and I'll tell you why. All of a sudden, these two little kids that had to be 3 tops go running over to Santa Claus. Daddy, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. And the guy goes, all right, let me take your picture with Santa Claus. You would think it'd be a pretty easy thing. Mm-hmm. And there's the kids, all innocent and stuff, with their big smiles. They're going to get their picture with Santa Claus.
Right.
Okay, so innocent. All of a sudden, the guy's ready to take the picture. Another guy out of nowhere goes, no. Pictures with Santa, $5 with my Polaroid. What? They had a little scam going. You couldn't just take a picture of Santa. You had to have this guy take the picture with Santa.
With the Polaroid.
With the Polaroid, because they're obviously in cahoots together making some cash.
This family had their own camera.
Just wanted
to snap a picture.
Right. Now the kids have no idea about greed and money or anything. They're sitting in front of Santa with these big smiles. They're excited. They have met Santa Claus. So the guy only the pictures were supposed to be $5. The guy has 20, right? Yeah. The guy goes, sorry, I don't have change. So now he's not going to take the picture while the kids are sitting there waiting for their picture with Santa. I start screaming because now the guy's waiting to maybe take a few pictures with other people so he can make change of the 20. But it didn't get to that point because I'm screaming like, take the picture with the kids. So I run up to the guy and I hand him $5. I go, here, give it to that a-hole so he can take the picture for your kids. And he grabs my $5 and thanks me, and then they finally took the picture. So as I'm walking away, I'm like, you assholes. Assholes.
Well, the scam is on down there.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's in front of the tree or Santa, a quick way to grab a buck.
That's pathetic.
Yeah, it is.
So I really got close to hitting a Santa Claus Friday. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, right?
So how does that Opie come out? But the Opie that says there is no Santa to small children.
Well, because there's two, parts of my psyche, Anthony. There's the on-air psyche, which is a complete a-hole, and then there's the real-life psyche, and I have some sort of a heart.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wondering. I had to get that straight.
If you can figure it out, let me know, because I've been trying to figure it out for years, so. All right, we ready to rock?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Fax line 212-957-WNEW. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York from Psycho Circus Kiss. You wanted the best. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey, man.
Bunch of faxes coming in for a Monday. Fax line 212-957 WNEW. Joe writes, hey, guys, just wanted to tell you how much trouble I got in for playing the Special Olympics song at my office Christmas party. You see, I work at the United States District Court, and, federal judges have no sense of humor. That's Joe.
Yeah, you got to watch where you play that.
Just because you find a song about the Special Olympics funny, trust me, it doesn't mean everyone else is going to enjoy it.
I'd go out on a limb and say quite a few people probably wouldn't enjoy it.
Wouldn't enjoy it, yeah. And we're going to replay that song next week when we're kind of on a mini vacation. We're doing the worst of Opie and Anthony. Encouraging you guys to get a hold of us with some of the, your favorite bits of the last 6 months, because we're going to replay a lot of stuff next week. And the Special Olympics song is definitely going to be heard next week.
Yeah, we're getting out of this building for a while.
Yeah, we need to leave and recharge the batteries, as they say.
Did you get your check back?
Yeah, I got my check.
Week?
Yeah.
Scott Muni took off with Opie's check on his absolute last day in the building here. He had moved all of his stuff out of his office, and Opie had gotten the coveted Muni mailbox that everyone was just dying to get. The big Muni mailbox.
There was a big ceremony and everything. It's like, who cares? It's a damn mailbox. Let's get some ratings instead of...
Yeah, worrying about mailboxes.
Worrying about who's got the big mailbox.
So, jumping the gun, someone put the mail, Opie's mail, in the mailbox. The big new mailbox that Opie got. Mm-hmm. Scotzo comes in. Where's my mail? Yeah, I'm out of here. And took your check.
Yes, that was the last thing he did at NEW. I feel honored.
Did he come back? After 30-some-odd years here, his last thing was taking your check.
And I know why I got it back today.
Why?
Because there weren't enough zeros in the check.
Oh, yeah.
I get the last laugh, Earl. Look at this guy doesn't make squat.
Hey, when does the Scott Muni siesta start? Is that Monday? We should start plugging that for him.
Yeah, start plugging his show.
Why not?
Do promos for his show.
Yeah, the Scott Muni siesta. He's on 1 hour a day.
Yeah.
Nappy time for everyone.
He hired him across the street, as they call it in the biz.
Yeah, no, really, that was a great move by you guys over there. That's great. Yeah.
That's their little way to try to get us.
Yeah, that'll really help your ratings over there. No, really, that's good. It's good stuff. Put him on an hour. I wonder why you're only putting him on an hour.
Yeah.
I wonder why he's taping the show, too. Good move. Very good move. Okay.
Yeah, want to kick our ass. Yeah.
All right, got to say congratulations to the Jets, the AFC East champions.
How about that?
That was a huge game on Saturday. I was pretty psyched that I was able to watch it. What is wrong with, I guess it's our company, CBS.
What's the matter?
We got to trash our company a little bit here. Watching the Jet game, and they're cutting away to give us updates on the impeachment hearing.
Oh, yeah, like anyone cared.
But the problem is, it was on 20 stations.
Yeah.
Leave the Jet game alone.
Yeah, that way, if you want to watch the Jet game, you can watch the Jet game.
And if you want to see the impeachment hearings, well, just change the channel. No one really cares what channel they saw the impeachment hearings on, trust me.
Yeah, on C-SPAN, they weren't going, and now let's cut away for another touchdown by the Jets. Let's cut away from these boring impeachment hearings.
I was so frustrated, though, really getting into the game, and they're cutting away.
Terrible.
So...
Did you watch any of the hearings?
Yeah, I did. It was a joke.
Did you see the big Democratic walkout in protest?
Yeah, I did. I felt like, those guys were in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to have walkouts in junior high or high school?
Yeah, we want to smoke in the student lounge, and we're going to walk out.
We're going to protest. Everyone, 5th period, we're walking.
Send a few reps in to talk to the principal, and when he says no, we're walking.
Right, so everyone walks out onto the football field or something.
Yeah.
We sit out there for like 10 minutes and realize how stupid this is, and probably realizing that the teachers are back inside laughing at us. And
usually they send one person out to threaten you, like a teacher. If you don't come in, those of you who don't come in right now will be marked absent.
Yeah. And it will go on your permanent record.
Your permanent record. Those of you who come in now, nothing will happen. You just go back to class.
Yeah.
And then all the hardcore militant people start going, all right, I better get up, man. I got a quiz.
Yeah, I don't want my permanent record or anything.
I'll get in trouble.
So the Democrats did that. They walk out.
Yeah.
They have all these microphones already set up, boy.
Yeah. So Dick Gephardt could speak.
And then he had his little speech, and then they walked back in. It was a joke.
Yeah. They are acting very immature. Both sides. Mm-hmm. All sides. All of them. They're all a bunch of jerks. And what happened to the war? What happened to our big bombing thing?
Well,
they said I'm impeached. War's over. Who cares?
Yeah, where are all the people that yelled at us when we said that Clinton started the war to help his efforts?
Yeah, and the second...
I think it's pretty obvious now that that's what that was all about. We don't know what we bombed.
He's trying to distract. He used it as a distraction, and then since they voted to impeach him in the House, he just said, hey, all right, I'll call it off. Mm-hmm. I don't have any clear goals here anyway. See, when the press was asking people, when is this going to stop, and what are your goals? We don't know. We can't say. Well.
No, his goal was to get Saddam Hussein out. That's what his goal should have been.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It wasn't, obviously.
It was just to distract from those impeachment hearings.
Distract the nation, distract the politicians.
Yeah, try to hold it off. And,
where are all those people that yelled at us and said that we were crazy for saying that on the radio last week?
Absolutely what it is. Because what happened now? Let's really look at what happened in Iraq. All right? We dropped some bombs. We blew up some buildings. They showed us some pictures up. Even if they are military installations, now we can't send any inspectors in, because now they're not going to let any inspectors in.
Correct.
So we're in worse situation than we were.
Yeah, and they're going to just start rebuilding. Supposedly, I heard on the news that we only sent them back a year.
Yeah, they could start rebuilding without anybody watching them now. Mm-hmm. And you can't bomb them now for doing anything because no one's there watching them.
Right.
I mean, you should have gone in, if Clinton wanted to do something and be a man about it, go in full bore. Kick ass. That's how you got to handle these things.
And take him out.
Go in.
But instead, all the Iraqi people are really into Saddam now.
Yeah.
They're rallying behind this guy. They're not going to overthrow Saddam at this point.
No.
We showed them nothing.
That's it. His little bombing mission to trying to distract didn't work. And that's it.
So now what do you think's going to happen?
Now Saddam can build whatever he wants.
No, I mean with Clinton. Obviously,
Clinton?
We know what Saddam's going to do.
Clinton, they'll try to put off the Senate trial, but they won't be able to. There'll be a trial in the Senate. It'll get really ugly because all these details now are going to be televised. I think the OJ thing was fun. Wait until you actually see Monica on the stand talking about the old cigar trick. That won't degrade the office too much, will it?
Right.
And then,
you think a lot of these Democrats have the balls to find him guilty, though?
No. So no one's he's going to do fine. He's going to stay in. He's going to be wounded and just limp out the rest of his term. End of story.
His approval rating over the weekend shot through the roof. Unbelievable.
Well, people don't like watching somebody getting kicked like that, especially when Republicans are doing it. It just seems like nasty. So they rally behind him.
And when is this trial going to start? Early January?
They don't know right now. It should be, or late January.
Late January?
I think.
All right.
Because it's going to be a mess. Now Clinton's lawyers jump in and say, this wasn't legal, that wasn't legal, so it postpones the trial. It's a mess.
They'll probably postpone it right until the end.
Nothing gets done while we're doing this, people. Nothing gets done in the government. If they put this much energy towards writing a reasonable tax law, we'd all be happy. Like pigs in poop. We'd be happy. But no. The energy goes toward this kind of crap.
Just a bunch of wasted time. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Blue on Black. It's Opie and Anthony. Thanks for checking us out today. We definitely appreciate that as you get around and try to get some last-minute Christmas shopping done.
Yeah, I did that deal today, earlier in the day.
You're amazing, because you were telling me on the phone today that you got all your shopping done in 45 minutes.
Well, most of it. Like, I'd say 95% of it done. Now, mind you, I went, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, to do some Christmas shopping. Just to get it out of the way. Went to the mall. On a Saturday. I was almost sitting in the middle of the mall crying. I was in the fetal position, on the floor.
Like Glenn Close in The Big Chill?
Weeping openly. I couldn't find anything I needed. No one around to even give you a hand. The masses of people. It was just a mess.
Isn't shopping fun, Anthony?
It sucks.
It just is no fun whatsoever.
Awful.
Know what it's like? Because I haven't done much. It's like cramming for a final exam.
Yeah.
You start freaking out, and you got to get it. You got to get it done by Thursday.
And you
I guess it gets done eventually, somehow, some way. But the feeling you get inside is just like pure panic is starting to set in.
So hard to get motivated. Every store you walk into, Macy's or Sears or anything, everyone, we're off in the mall. The first thing you see are the perfume snipers. They're like lined up, drawing a trajectory on you. You got to walk through that section first in every store. Pisser. I go in there with a super soaker full of Old Spice. Cover me!
Cover me.
The flanking maneuver by the CK1!
I'm going in.
Just wail them with Old Spice.
Now, Ant, there's a lot of guys out there, and ladies, haven't started their Christmas shopping yet. You did it today in 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
You have any tips or hints to give to the people?
Yeah, if you can, go on Monday morning. But it's a little late for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I would say, in the morning.
In the morning?
First thing.
There's just not a lot of people around.
Not a lot of people there. The weekends, that was crazy, but you're a little late for that anyway. Yeah. And, I don't know, you just shop fast.
Do you just start picking anything that looks good?
Just start picking stuff and run. Run to the next store. It's a pain. I hate shopping.
What a nightmare.
I always save it for the end, too. My wife Jen was done like July 4th. Fireworks are going off. I finished my Christmas shopping.
And every year we say...
And I laugh. Ha ha, you idiot. Why are you doing that?
Right. Well,
plenty of time.
But every year we say, this year I'm going to start a little early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start around Thanksgiving this year, yeah?
Yeah.
We got 3 days left. I haven't done anything.
I started early today instead of Christmas Eve.
Congratulations.
I am usually in the store on Christmas Eve. Going around.
Anthony, we got to acknowledge the Giant fans.
Yes.
We were talking about the Jets and their huge victory Saturday, and the phone's going nuts. What about the Giants? What about the Giants? Who would think that we'd start talking about the Giants possibly being in the playoffs?
Oh, well, what wacky chain of events have to happen for the Giants to make it in?
Well, the Giants have to win this weekend, and I believe, if I got this all figured out, Tampa Bay and Arizona both have to lose.
Both have to lose.
Which is definitely a possibility.
The Giants have to win.
Yeah, but this wasn't even feasible weeks ago. To think that the Giants even have a chance at the playoffs is pretty wild.
Weeks ago. What? 2 weeks ago. They won 2 games.
Yeah.
So, and now they're, playoff bound. All the Giants fans, we're going for...
They have a good team, Anthony. They do have a good team. They have a very good defense.
All right.
So we'll acknowledge the Giant fans today as well. All right, congratulations on your lovely victory.
Bravo.
Yesterday. Wasn't like it was a tough team or anything.
So now if a meteor hits where they're in, what?
I know. Well, we'll know better this time next week. So.
Yes.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York, live Pearl Jam from Live on Two Legs. Elderly woman behind the counter in a small town. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey, man.
On the way, we got Louis Black coming in. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
He's our pal from Comedy Central, and last time he was here, he was jacked up on our Mocha Espresso, and he was very, very funny.
We'll get him jacked up again, let him loose on the Iraqi thing.
Yeah, he loves politics, so he should have some commentary on that. I'm sure he has some commentary on the holidays as well.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I hope I could keep up, Opie. I'm a little tired today.
What? Oh. Yeah, Anthony, while Pearl Jam was playing, Anthony's addicted to Half-Life.
You know something?
I didn't realize how far your addiction went on this one.
Couple of holiday pieces of advice I have. If you're a wife and you hate your husband and he has a computer and you never want to talk to him again, get him Half-Life.
Now, see, I thought you were only playing maybe a couple hours a day.
Yeah, that's how it started, Opie. That's how it started. I was fumbling with the controls, setting up the way I wanted it. It wasn't that good, so I was getting a little frustrated. I was on 2-3 hours.
Anthony, how many hours are you up to?
All right, 9 hours.
9 hours?
9 hours.
On one computer game?
On Half-Life. Hey, don't you call it a game. Don't you ever call it a game. This is some type of life simulation I'm in here. It's beyond a game. It's a story. It's unfolding in front of me, and I am the character in it as I go along these caverns killing things.
Now, what do you have to do in this game?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, it started out as a normal day at the Black Rock Missile Facility, Opie.
All right.
And something went terribly awry, and now there's alien creatures all over. Including these things with big claws and something else called head crabs.
What's a head crab?
They jump out and latch onto your head and suck your brains out and turn you into a mindless maw man. And you got to kill these things. You just got to kill them, or they'll kill you.
Okay.
For God's sake.
Well, what is the objective of this game? It's got to end somewhere, no?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
See, I'm going through killing aliens, trying, and every time I find a scientist that's in a room cowering, he always tells me I have to make my way to the surface. So I've been trying to go to the surface. So I finally make it to the surface, and what happens? I see the military out there. Helicopters, guys in army suits. I'm like, thank God we're saved. We are saved. I go walking up to them. They start shooting at me. I dive back underground, and one of the guys in there, the security guy, goes, the military's killing everybody. They don't want witnesses. Like, gee, this is great. So I've been playing for weeks now, just hours.
Sounds a lot
upon hours.
Sounds a lot like the X-Files.
It's like that. It's a book. It's like I'm reading a book, but I am the character.
All right.
And like last night, I'm on a little train car, and then this dog-looking thing starts spitting acid at me. I gotta whack him with my crowbar. Cause you know why I only had a crowbar?
Why?
I had all the coolest weapons. The coolest weapons.
I assume you got to collect these throughout the game.
Of
you gotta figure out
course.
where you could find all this.
Every time you whack somebody, you get to grab their weapons and you find things in crates, and it's great. I built up an armament that, I was kicking ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go through a doorway. It says, outside, go this way. I have to turn the knob and go. All of a sudden, I get in the room, the lights go out. I'm getting beat up, and I hear, we got him, boys! Poof, poof. And then I kind of wake up. and all my weapons are gone, and I'm in a room where the walls are closing in.
What, one of those squishy rooms?
Yeah, the squishy room. So I'm jumping up on boxes trying to get out of there. It's a madhouse.
Did you get out alive? Or?
Oh, I got out. That's where I was just me and my crowbar. Back to whacking things with crowbars again. I got to look for good weapons again. And it's just obsessive. I can't stop playing.
Was it 9 straight hours, or did you take a little break here and there? Or?
Stopped for dinner, and then right back on it again. Jen gets pissed. She's sitting on the couch just like, you ever going to come over here on the couch? Stop it. Shut up. There's more men after me and head crabs. And then this thing in the water. I had to dive in the water and turn a knob to drain this thing. And this huge shark that looked like a moose came after me. And I'm shooting it with a crossbow. It was a mess. But I can't stop. I'm addicted.
You're up to 9 hours a day.
If you got a guy that you just want to leave you alone, get him Half-Life.
You're right back to being 12 or 13 when you get that new Christmas toy where you won't stop for anything.
You know, I thought this was going to wear off, too. I've gotten games in the past. I've had a computer for years that just wear off after a while. I got to play this. It's like every night. I got to get on. I got to finish. I got to.
But you don't know the objective. You don't know how it ends.
That's the best part. It's an unfolding story.
Does it ever end?
Yes, there is an end.
There is an end.
I just don't know what it is.
It's not like Dungeons and Dragons.
No, stop it. That geeky game. No, this is cool. You cave people's heads in with crowbars. It's great.
Okay.
Oh, there's a security guy laying on the floor, and he gave me the information I needed. So what did I do? He was wounded. What did I do?
Shot him.
I cracked his head open with a crowbar, Opie. Just because I could. Just to see it go across the floor. It's great. Talk about taking out aggressions. Half-Life.
Half-Life.
I love it.
You can't play Half-Life on your laptop there, right?
Thank God, no.
Okay, good.
This takes a computer that fills like a room to work the graphics off of this thing, believe me. Minimum requirement, the 50,000 megahertz processor. It's like my computer smokes by the time I'm done with this thing.
You're hooked up to the light bulb.
Yeah, it's great.
Outside.
Oh, it's great.
Too funny.
God damn.
All right, we got the latest from the Black Crowes on the way. Some Van Halen. Anthony, you should be the spokesman for Half-Life.
Oh.
Everyone's calling going, what game was he talking about?
Unreal.
One guy is running to the computer store to get it.
He will enter a world of hell unknown to any man.
Yeah, the game, once again, Half-Life, because everyone is talking about it. Got to say hi to Lewis Black from Comedy Central. And
how you been?
I've been very good.
Good. He's got his little name tag on, Opie. You see, they send everybody up with name tags now because we are in the primary target.
Well, yeah, and plus, immediately, I think from here I go immediately to the hospital. That's the way it works.
They give you a little...
I get 2 cups of your coffee, and then I have to have, a heart seizure, and then we move on. So this way, when I leave, I'm set. It has my blood type and a urine sample already on it.
We got to tell the folks, last time Lewis was in here, he fell in love with our Mocha Espresso machine. He was out of his mind.
It's a wonderful machine, and everybody, if you want something for Christmas, come on down here and grab it. But get a name tag first so you can get by security. Use my name.
He bowed to our machine, though. It was pretty cool.
It's a great machine.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about sleeping with it after the show.
I don't know how high on the priority list of Osama bin Laden that this building is to blow up.
Can you imagine?
Like, is there a couple of other landmarks in New York City that would be at the forefront that you need name tags now to get in?
Who would find it? I had trouble finding it the first time. You got to come here. You got to find the building. I mean, I think something with a big, with a big aerial top would be where you'd go.
And did you have to show any kind of passport or American citizenship or anything? They would give the terrorist a tag so he could come up here.
Yeah,
what kind of security is that?
Well, we just said we're from Farty Town. Oh, yeah, come on in.
Come on in.
Yay, we love
a blast.
You.
So, Lewis, I assume that you don't really have much on Clint at this point.
No, he's really, I did enough LSD during my life that I should have been prepared for this. And I'm not. This really escaped me.
Isn't that the truth?
You know, I know every thought that was humanly possible, and this one never occurred. You know, the blowjob scenario was not one that I thought out. And I did. We used to go, oh boy, when they get us, they're really going to get us. It's going to be, we'll all have like, you know, little things, have little monitors on us and everything, you know, and they'll monitor you from birth. And they haven't got the energy for that. No, they come up with this. And then the Republicans get upset because, oh boy, and meanwhile, they've got us at bay. If they have ever wanted the American people totally at their mercy, they got it. They won. You know? A monkey could be running the country. We go, yes, okay, that'll be fine. Good, just as long as the monkey, get the monkey a better suit, get him a better suit. It's unbelievable. I've completely lost my mind over this. I've now, as I was telling you guys, I've argued every position. Yeah. I've gone around full circle, and they're all wrong. Yeah. Everyone is completely wrong.
It is fun to argue both sides, though, because both sides make a lot of sense.
Both sides are completely right. It's really great to be, you know, morally upset about it. God, this is the worst thing that ever happened. And the other side, woo, yay, let's party. What's the matter with that? That's always, I love the way women go, well, that's always the way men have been. Well, how come when I did it, you didn't say that's great? Now they're all said, oh, it's wonderful. Boy, nothing better than a guy getting a BJ. I think it's wonderful. You know, good. Everybody should have a 21-year-old. When did women, what is that? God, I at least would kind of, I tried to lie. You know, at least you knew I was lying when I was lying. I was stumbling. You know? But no, I didn't really, there's, no, that's not my underwear on my head. No. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And I want this coffee machine. I'm going to tell you that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It is my favorite thing.
We did put a hit of acid in that before.
That's perfect.
Got it, so.
Yeah, we were going around, like, with the, first you look at it right when it broke, is like, man, this guy in the White House getting Hummers, gotta go. Right. Gotta go. He lied about it. I mean, obviously, gotta go. And if it was handled in a way that everyone thought it would be handled, you could probably throw him out with relative ease. Yeah. But then the Republicans came in with a screwy game plan.
Can you believe it?
They're insane.
Well, you know, here's the thing.
And I don't know. Now, people are going to turn and say, Anthony, wait a minute. You don't like Clinton. You're right. I don't like the whole lot of them. It's a big thing. It's the same. You ever see ants? You ever see two groups of ants fighting? And you look down and go, what's the point? They're just two groups. This one came out of this hole. This one came out of that. And they're just beating the crap out of each other. And you're looking from above going, what's the point? That's the level I'm at right now.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Both sides are a-holes. Mm-hmm. That's my take.
Well, mine is the other is, which is the, the Republicans went out and found Ken Starr, to be the prosecutor. I say, I think this is one of the first laws, that when you go to law school, one of the first things I think they tell you is, if you're going to prosecute somebody, get somebody who looks like less of a jackass than the person you're going to prosecute. You can't get somebody who's just a steaming bowl of to be because then all of a sudden the other guy looks, you're thinking, boy, that Clinton's not so bad. After watching, Starr for a while, you think, whew. Man, oh, man. I thought Clinton had problems with this guy. Yeah. What does he think about? Oh, I can't wait till it's Sunday. It's nuts.
And now they're digging up dirt on the Republicans. Larry Flint.
Yeah. Oh, you're digging up dirt. Those pigoramas, those guys. Oh, yeah, boy, I never touch myself. No, not me. What are they thinking? What was Livingston thinking? Well, I mean, they're all kind of like these mini Adolf Hitlers. They've all got this kind of, it won't happen to me. I'm the only one who's never going to get caught. 500 guys have been caught in the last, 2 months? But not me. Won't happen to me. What are you, nuts? Just because Packwood got... Oh, wait a second.
There he is. He's going into cardiac arrest.
Wait a sec. Somebody get this
Hit his chest.
Please. Get my urine sample to the hospital. No, but it's unbelievable to me. Packwood, they caught, you figure after they nailed Packwood, he's been like the Jumbasa pig of the universe, and it took forever. Once they got him, though, you figure the rest of these guys would go, well, we're going to have to clean up a little.
Right.
No.
Business as usual.
Other one, Burton, that I hear that they're going to nail him next.
That was in the paper today,
Yeah, that apparently he was, and he's using funds. He can't even come up with some shell game.
Did you hear what Larry Flint said? He's got,
I've got 10 more GOPers, and I'm going to turn into the Democrat.
Yeah. Wheels Flint.
All right. It's unbelievable. And then they're complaining, boy, if it's come to this, the Larry Flint's involved. I mean, when did he come to this? Before Larry Flint got involved, we were in the cesspool.
Well, yeah, Flint's in it. Now it's smut. Well, wait a minute. When he was using her as a humidor, that was fine. But now that Flint's involved.
Yeah, now it's out of control. It's crazy now.
Now it's pornography.
Yeah, now that they caught Livingston, just because Flint was the only one who said, well, wait a minute, I'll give some money for anybody willing to come forward.
Yeah. He gave $1 million for any broad that would come forward and say that she had sex with one of the GOPers.
Yeah, and now they're negotiating it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and they're willing to take a lesser cut now. They're all like, okay, I'm in.
Andy up.
Well, imagine. I bet you Livingston, there are women who don't know the other women that, it's just amazing.
Right. Trying to undercut.
And here's the other thing, they have that election that Gingrich, who basically will go back under the rock for a while, and be transformed into a larger, lizard. They finally get rid of him. This vote takes place. He realizes this, and he backs off. But I don't think he did realize. I think Gingrich is so disgusting that he actually sent Livingston out, because Livingston makes you think he makes Gingrich look like Florence Nightingale.
It's true.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Livingston was, he wouldn't shut up. He would not. He was disgusting on that panel. And I, who was like going, okay, let's really just try to get through this with some sort of, let's nail him. Okay, we're going to have this. Let's nail him. But, it was this kind of merciless. Oh, we've had people here today. Yada. Shut up. Come up with a point. Give me some proof, you jackass. They go, well, we're going to nail him. You can't. You need two people. It's just, you need somebody else besides that donkey, that Linda Tripp psychotic. That mule that can be the one talking. Besides, you got Linda Tripp and Monica. You still need someone else in the room who's going to go, yep, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah, hello. I'm mad.
All right. Take a break. Drink more of your coffee there.
Yeah, okay.
Anthony, Cigars Around the World, the original Cigar of the Month Club.
Boy, I love this one. They send cigars right to the White House. Hillary got me this subscription, but I use it with all my girls.
And it looks like you'll be in the White House past the holidays.
Lucky me, huh?
Yeah. Cigars Around the World for only $24.95 per month plus shipping. Cigars Around the World sends 5 fresh hand-rolled cigars right to your house.
5?
5.
Let's see, Paula, Jennifer, Monica, and I could smoke the other 2.
Yes,
all right,
can.
This is good.
Just give a call, 1-800-FRESH-66. That's 1-800-FRESH-66. Mr. President, what are some of the cigars you can get through the Cigars Around the World?
See, Arturo Fuente.
Right.
Wasn't he a leader down in... No, that wasn't him. Dunhill, Montague, and more.
Yes.
Yeah, my favorites.
And also this year, with every 6-month membership ordered, you will receive the 7th month free.
I wonder if I'll still be around in 7 months. Best get the short subscription.
Well, you could get 2 to 12-month memberships.
All right, let's get the 2 one.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Jay Giles Band, Centerfold. Dave Matthews Band before that. And Stay. It's Opie, it's Anthony, and it's our pal Lewis Black, who's got a special on Comedy Central tomorrow night at 10.
Yep.
And you're going to be at Caroline's Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday is a part of my, I'm going to go up against Christmas this year.
That's right.
Let's compete against Christmas.
Who's your manager? That's a smart booking, huh?
Well, it used to be the Knicks. When the Knicks were in the playoffs, that's when they'd book me. And now that there's no basketball, let's go up against Jesus. All right, I'm the man to do it. Let's play ball. Bring them on.
So did you get all your shopping done? You ready for the holidays?
Oh, yeah.
Is your holiday passed already? Are you Jewish? Are you Catholic? What are you?
I'm ecumenical. I'm Baha'i.
Do you celebrate Kwanzaa? What is it?
This Christmas is the most irritating time of the year for any human being with a wit of sense. I wish the Christians out there would get control of your holiday. Just tell us how much of the calendar year you want and be done with us, okay? If you want it to run from August through July, that's fine. Just say, we'll have 2 weeks off around July 4th when you can rest, and then we'll start over again. Every year it gets longer and longer.
Yeah.
The elves were out in Macy's, about September 2nd, wandering about, poking you with probes. Get over there, shove. And when I was a kid, Halloween was Halloween. Santa wasn't poking his ass into it.
No.
And then Thanksgiving was a legitimate holiday.
Yeah.
It was its own. Nobody knew what it was about unless you lived up in Massachusetts. Then you had some vague idea. Oh, yeah, a boat landed. But otherwise, nobody knew. We ate, we drank, we passed out. Nobody woke us up and said, let's go shopping. And Christmas is great as far as I'm concerned. When I was a kid, that's what I wanted to celebrate. But being Jewish, I was stuck with Hanukkah, which, talk about a holiday that sucks. I mean, in comparison to... Don't start calling in. I want to hear it, you crybabies. But in comparison to Christmas is spectacular. And Hanukkah, when you're a kid and everybody's celebrating Christmas and you're celebrating Hanukkah, you become one bitter little guy. I'll tell you, I was not a happy Jew boy.
I thought it was kind of cool, though, that everything was spread out over. I was a little envious of the Jews because we had Christmas one day and you guys had it spread out over.
It lasted no more than 4 or 5 days. By the 5th day, your parents are like, kiss off. What are you nuts? No, that's enough with the candles. You want to see a light? Go look at the pilot light. You get a pen and pencil set. You'd get, the next night you get socks because the socks made a dreidel look fun. For the uninitiated, a dreidel is a top. This is something the Jews give their children. They call it a toy, which is why a lot of people don't remain in the Jewish religion. A top is not a toy, okay? Get a grip on that one. If you're Jewish and you're giving your kid a top, you stop it. That's when you give that kid a top if you want to test to see if the kid's got any damage. If the kid's looking at the top a lot, chances are he's sniffing glue. I used to take that top and put it up my ass. Well, I did, because it was actually more fun up there. And that way my mom didn't get another one. I just said I lost it. You don't want to buy another one, and certainly not one that's any bigger.
I suggest to everyone this weekend, if you're going to go see Louis Black at Caroline's, bring a top and throw it on stage. He gets pelted with dreidels.
I did. Actually, a couple of years ago, somebody kept, a couple of them landed on stage. I thought, wow, how nuts is that? Get liquored up and carrying your dreidel around. That's a lost generation.
Wow. Okay.
No, it's irritating.
Yeah.
Just, you guys have, we've got candles, little tiny candles. You guys have lights everywhere that say, we're having fun. We're having fun. And you're not, because you're a Jew.
It's no fun dragging a tree in the house.
Oh, man. Yeah, but that's great. And then you get tons of stuff. You get ponies and all that stuff.
Ponies. Yeah, ponies and jeeps and fire trucks and prostitutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. Aircraft guns.
Yeah.
It's got everything.
Well, you know about Christmas.
Wow. Ponies. Okay.
Well, in comparison to the garbage I was getting.
I must say cleanup is easier, though, in the Jewish houses because my tree usually stays up until late February.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It goes from a joyous Christmas tree to a fire hazard.
I know.
It's like if you rub your corduroys next to it too closely, it'll burst into flames like a flash cube. Just drag it out of the house slowly. Use Teflon.
But by the time you bring it in the house, it's already ready to go.
Yeah, ready to die. I don't water it. I said water a tree, it's dead. We're going to have it 2 weeks. Cultivating this thing.
Do you guys have Hanukkah bushes? Is that really true? And what is it?
No, that's some bogus. That's some worse than being at least I wanted to celebrate it, but my parents at least put their foot down. It was like, no, you're not. One pagan ritual is enough. This is all you get. But many Jewish families will celebrate both, which is just intolerable. Pick one or the other and let's move on. Nobody's looking. I think that the interesting thing I love to say about around this time of year, because it's the only time I can use the joke, and you're two of the only 7 New Yorkers who'll get it. There's 2 more in the room here now, so it's down to 3 out there. But the Jews created guilt. And then the Catholics came along and they codified it. And then the Protestants transformed it into tension. I love that joke. And the people out there, boom, people are crashing their cars. What do you mean? I'm a Protestant. I'm not tense. Oh, get a grip.
Just piss everybody off. Yeah. Sure, why not?
Yeah, well, we've moved through it today, haven't we?
Yeah. Who else you want to piss off, Louis?
Oh, man. Let's go. What's on this week? I'm on the tube, so
we can talk
anything else.
We could talk about the
I just saw that. Octuplets.
Whatever.
Octuplets. You keep saying she gave birth to an octopus.
No,
well, pretty much.
It was 6 boys and actually 2 small pups. Well, 8 is like, that's dogland. We have entered dogland.
Let me tell you something.
What are you thinking?
The wear and tear after 7, taking out that last kid must have looked like the baby Jessica rescue. Swear to God.
Oh, man.
Are you okay in there?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what
a mess.
Oh, man, I'm glad you took the onus off me.
That's top dollar stuff.
That is somebody that is.
Top shelf stuff. Very good, yeah.
Thank goodness.
I guess they had her upside down for, 2 weeks?
Wow, yeah.
They didn't want the babies to fall out of her?
That's beyond fertility drug.
Yeah, see?
Fertility drugs, again.
It's beyond it, though. That's something else. That's like, you are now a big, giant Labrador retriever. It's unbelievable. It's out of control.
Yeah, breastfeed, or you just lay on your side and pant, waiting for the litter to come crawling up to you.
And I want to see how those are kids you really want to hang out with. Because those families of 8 and 10 or 12, when they're not the same age, are a joy. 8, when they're all the same age, what level of psychosis is that going to develop? Nobody even deals with. Does anybody even talk about it? No, it's left to us, the idiots at the side of the road. Going, gee, I wonder what'll happen to the middle child. The one born in the 8th minute. Son of a gun.
Well, one got shot out, 2 weeks early?
Yeah. Is that right? Oh, I missed that.
Something like that.
Abandoned ship. Get me out of here. And then the rest, she had to actually do almost a headstand in bed so she wouldn't damage the uterus.
Oh, man.
I mean,
wouldn't damage it.
Were the kids in there with crowbars? Just, I don't know.
All right.
And if where are they from? Iowa or the
Houston.
Houston.
Yes.
Houston.
Well, yeah! All right. Yeah, they could have meant. That actually could be fertility drugs and a chemical waste dump. They may have been swimming there. And we were down in Galveston just a week before it happened. It's all got into Ma's system.
Cute as a button and not a tongue betwixt them.
All right, on that, let's take a little break here, huh?
Oh, man, I need some more coffee.
You got a little more in you, Louis?
Oh, yeah.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, ZZ Top, Blind Melon before that, and No Rain. It's Opie, it's Anthony, and it's Louis Black. You could tell that the bosses haven't been around in about a week. Anthony's checking out porno. Louis is pissing off the Jews. It's just a mess in here today. Well, you're pissing off your own people, though, because the phones went nuts.
Your own people.
Yeah, but it was my people.
Well,
It was. I would, I was the only, who calls up the Jewish people? It's perfect. It's just perfect. The Catholics aren't upset. It's like nobody else is upset. The Protestants, no. My people. Oh, let's get him. Let's bring me down.
Right. Well, if that lady's still listening, Louis would like to talk to you. You'd cursed him out and told him to go to hell. And
hung up.
And then you hung up.
Yep. And then she probably went to then she probably went to a Muslim service.
You so turned her off of the religion.
Yeah, that was it.
With your banter.
Yeah, that was the thing that'll do it. That's the thing that little section about the Hanukkah thing, that's the thing that will drive, that's the thing that'll put the stake in the heart of Judaism, boy. It's been around for a gazillion years. We were wandering around, let's really irk her. This is a religion these people were wandering around the desert for 2,000 years thinking they were an agricultural economy. Hello? There's another reason I kind of was a little fuzzy with them, okay? Oh, yeah, boy, there's a good idea. Where's the farm? Where are the pigs and the ponies? We'll find it.
Louis, we didn't get your take on the war yet. That little distraction we had for, 4 days this time?
Yeah.
with Iraq.
That was great.
It's a good move. I really like the guys. I'm surprised, I didn't do that for a living. Outside of comedy, I think the next best thing would be reporting a war that's coming at you. That's something I want to do is stand there as I'm standing out here and the missiles are coming toward me. I don't trust reporters like that. I really don't. I look at those guys. I said, that is an idiot. I don't care if he says what he's seeing because he's delusional. If you're standing in the zone that is being bombed, you have lost your mind, okay? There's no connection to reality whatsoever. If you know that the bombs are coming towards you, what are you waiting for, a pizza? I would take the first available bike and I'd be on it, and I'd look like Wile E. Coyote. I'd be out of there so fast you wouldn't even notice I was there. Well, how nuts are you?
And we have a theory where Saddam was during this whole thing. We think he was the cameraman for CNN.
Safest place.
It was the safest place. They couldn't figure out where he was. Either that or he was in the building that they were reporting from.
That's perfect. No, it's exactly. They're standing next to that guy. What's his name? Whatever one that got now. Whatever new jackass is involved.
It's a woman this time.
They had Christian Amanpour,
yeah. That's it, yeah. The one that Brian Unger's always yelling about. She's whining, I want to go home. The amazing thing was watching that initially when they were doing it, and you're seeing when they just first started the bombing, because we were at the Daily Show. I was there that day, and all you're seeing on the TV are these like cars.
Yeah.
There's no bombing, and it's just these cars driving by. And it's like, well, that's there's a war going on, but people are still dating. How nice.
Who else is out that hour?
Really, it's unbelievable. And I still don't know if we got anything out of it.
Well, we must have. I saw the pictures on the news. They showed a picture of a building, and then they showed another picture, and there was no building. So I guess they blew it up.
They got it.
And it must have been something, because Tariq Aziz said that it wasn't a weapons manufacturing plant. It was a Blockbuster Video. So Clinton was just going for the jugular as he was bombing them.
And what I like is because, and you know what this does, too, which is always the good thing when you watch something like this, is that the people now who may have at this point been finally ready to get rid of Saddam are now back. Oh, we love him.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what we said earlier. Yeah, now the support for this guy is tremendous.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that his last name is Hussein. That's the reason they want to kill him. He's the only one asking the correct question.
Hussein, yeah. I just like the idea that Clinton started the war right when they announced they were going to hold his impeachment hearings.
Perfect.
And it ended right when he was impeached by the House.
Yeah.
It seems a little fishy to me.
A little odd, eh?
Maybe it's just me. But it seems a little fishy.
Yeah, and it's, and then I love the fact that, he's lost, you got a president who's lost, and it's the second time he's done this,
Yeah.
4-month period. So when the Republicans got all upset, I thought, what do you guys think? Come on, he's done it before. This isn't like, what's so unexpected?
Right.
And my favorite is, this one snapped me. That Trent Lott going, I'm supporting our boys, but I'm not supporting our president.
Right.
Peckerhead. Look. If during the Vietnam War somebody said, if a senator had said that, they would be, they'd be up in arms. They'd have taken a Democratic senator out or whoever, Wayne Morse at the time, and put him up on a tree and shot him. I mean, this is like, what do you mean you support? No, I'm supporting our boys. I don't support the president, so I hope he gives bad advice. You just support him. You just go, okay. What are you going to do? Come on, idiots.
Oh, man.
I am lost. They've broken me. They broke me.
Too funny.
You and a lot of other people. I feel the same way. I have no allegiance to any of them anymore. Republicans, Democrats, anyway. Jesse the Body for president.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That's wrong, because Jesse the Body is actually proof. I play Minnesota a lot, and you think, boy, this is a state of social drinkers, and obviously they're not. They're alcoholics. I thought they were just drinking at night when I was around, but apparently I think they're nipping all day. They drink all day. It's around the clock. But you know what this is? I came up with it the first time. It's the first time ever I ever thought of this. I was watching about a week ago when I was watching just the hearings, and I thought, it would be nice, it would be soothing. a military coup.
Yeah, there you go.
I've never ever considered that as an option. But for the first time ever, I thought, not so much that they would take over. I really don't want them involved in leadership because they'd be waking us up at 4:30 and who's got the time? Come on, we're all going to eat here. So I don't want that. And it'd be a Red Lobster or something. And now we'll get calls on that. I hope they're not advertisers. I'm sorry. It'll be a giant Red Lobster, different Red Lobster. It'll be the Lobster Rojo. I don't know. But I just want
that espresso's kicking in.
It's unbelievable.
No, Santa asked if we put in the espresso.
It is unbelievable. But I would like to see those tanks in the street coming right up to the buildings and just kind of saying, just the guy announcing, please leave the buildings now and go back to where you came. And that's it. And we watch them scatter and go home. Right. And then the tanks could go back, and that would be that. And then we'd just wait a while until somebody decided when we'd vote again.
Just kind of wing it.
Until we forgot what Republicans and Democrats were, and we could start over with, Furbies and Suckbees. Or Doobies and Don't Bees. That would be good. That would be perfect. And that would be someplace that we know we can all relate to.
Yeah.
I think we got lost after the Doobie and the Don't Be.
That's where it all went wrong.
It all went wrong.
Yeah, the people that are in there now.
We got a lady on the phone whose family is Protestant, Jewish, and Catholic.
Wow.
Perfect.
What line is that?
It's like one of those Kellogg's variety packs.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
I just have to tell you, you've made my day. Other people are on this train, reading the news, suffering in conversation. I'm listening to you guys, and I'm cracking up.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you're on the train, huh?
I have a Protestant mother, a Catholic father, and my sister is converted to Judaism when she got married. So I just love the holiday season.
Well, did he put a gun to her head? Oh, no. I'll get more calls.
You guys are absolutely brilliant.
Oh, cool. Thanks. All you need is to adopt a little black child and celebrate Kwanzaa, too. Throw Kwanzaa on top of it.
I was thinking I would just date one, and that would be even more fun.
Oh, there you go. Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah. Now, what train are you on?
I'm on the New Jersey Transit heading to the shore.
Wow. Would you do me a favor? Would you suggest to those idiots they put in some seats that are vaguely comfortable?
No, we only pay an arm and a leg. I could fly across the country for my monthly ticket on the train.
It's unbelievable.
But we have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, they've got to put a stick, just kind of wedged up there to make it feel it's unbelievable.
That's the seat I'm on tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you want to do something wacky for us and zany? Hey, pull that red handle that says emergency stop on the side. That'll be zany.
Yeah, and then I can hitchhike on my way to work every day.
All right,
that's a good work. Hey, play some T-Rex, will you?
All right, we'll do that.
Thanks.
All right. T-Rex.
Rainbow Coalition phoning in.
That's phenomenal.
Like there's a lot to choose from T-Rex. Play some T-Rex. Yeah, that's true.
Or just play the sound of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All right.
Wow, they must have put a lot of espresso in that mocha espresso.
It's unbelievable, this stuff. I will go on TV for these people.
It's like Crank.
I'm serious. I've been in here twice. Nobody believes me. I feel like I should do an infomercial. Boy, I don't know. I was feeling a little whiny in the morning, but boy, once I got that Zooter or whatever this stuff is, who even makes? I've never even seen this machine anywhere else.
I know.
It is. It's like a weird movie. There are places that have machines, but none of them has coffee and then mocha chunga and then like super.
The further down you go on the buttons, the more potent it gets.
It is.
The bottom button is pure uncut heroin.
Well, it's weird because they have a picture of a crack pipe, which I just think it's odd.
Oh, brother. Any final thoughts, Louis? I guess we're supposed to get you out of here now.
My final thought is this, that basically this is the year that America snapped, and I think we better deal with it. This is the year where everybody went nuts. I mean, you guys have obviously been nuts for quite some time, but I think it is. I mean, we've been. The reason I noticed this is because this is the year I've actually noticed a lot of people like coming toward us, right? And apparently, like seeming to be as insane as we are, and I think you can trace it right back to the moment when they announced that the President of the United States may or may not have had oral sex with a 21-year-old in the White House, and that, and now I'm quoting, wasn't the bad news. That was the moment in time, I think, that everybody flipped out. Because I think everybody thought, well, wow, what was the bad news? Was he blowing an elephant? And once we kind of went away and drifted into thoughts like that, things turned bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Very good.
I
That's
agree. That is. Yep.
All right.
I think you're right. This can go down in history as the year that it just snapped.
It just snapped.
Everything went awry.
Everything is nuts now.
It's all downhill from here.
It is.
Kids.
It's really
Hang
good.
on for the year 2000.
We're all in the same boat now.
It's going to be a good ride.
We reached the top of the little roller coaster, that part, and we put our hands up, and now it's the...
Yeah, when you're reading the paper and they say, and Cardinal O'Connor says, is bleeding for sanity from a man who's wearing a dress. I mean, when Cardinal O'Connor thinks it's that, you know, when he's talking in those terms, you're going, woohoo, we are completely gone. Because usually those guys, and it's good to see you here on the stage. He's up there going, it's out of control. They didn't even say this stuff in the late 60s when I was around.
No, not at
they
all.
didn't even say this. It was not even like this. Woo-hoo, this is some time. So please get out. People should go to Caroline's because that's why I'm here. Get down there on Thursday and Friday if you really just want to make your family irate. Tell them you're going to go see a comic. That'll do it. Oh, no, I don't want to spend time with you. And then tomorrow night turn on Comedy Central. I'm on the my first special ever.
Your own special at 10 o'clock. Cool. All right, we got to say bye to Lewis Black.
Thanks, guys.
It's always a pleasure when you come by, man.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys. I'll be at the Lenox Hospital later this evening. They're going to be putting some pads on my
All right. Hey, on the way, a lot of people calling up for the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer song.
Our version.
Our version.
Not that crap.
You too, Lewis.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, happy Hanukkah to Lewis Black as he spills coffee in his leg. And all right, he's out of here. Check out Lewis Black tomorrow night on Comedy Central at 10 p.m.
Granny was a hoe.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. That is the Grandma song. I guess we got to give it the full plug. That's Anthony's brother, Joe, doing the remake of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to get him upset.
And that's off Opie and Anthony's Demented World CD. I did see a copy of this in the Walt Whitman Mall at the Wall. There's one copy there.
You did?
Yeah, one copy.
Because I looked and I couldn't find it.
And I also saw one at Tower Records in that same shopping center there.
One
copy. So if you're looking for it, there you go. But it is on the computer at the Wall.
Is it?
Yeah, I went to the computer and I typed their little names in. It was like, oh, look at that.
Oh, look, wait. Oh,
we're in the computer. Oh. Also in that set, AC/DC and Aerosmith too, Toys in the Attic. Did you hear about Steven Tyler?
What?
Steven Tyler sends his daughter, Mia, a stripper for her birthday. Now, that is a cool dad, man.
Oh, the chubby one?
Yeah.
We got him on the phone, and I just didn't have the balls when he was saying, yeah, my other daughter's a model.
Well, because everyone who interviews Steven Tyler now has to talk about Liv. Like, oh, man, your daughter's so hot and blah, blah, blah. And then he always has to go, well, don't forget about Mia.
Mia? Ooh. Mia, she was in Armageddon, too, right? She played the asteroid. Was that Mia?
All right, man.
I swear that was.
Come on, we're on good terms with the band for once.
I know. She's chubby.
Well, you're stating the obvious, Anthony.
It's strange that Steven's very slender.
Mm-hmm.
Liv, very slender girl. Very lovely figure, as they say, Opie.
Yeah.
And then Mia, kind of, kind of bulbous. Sorry.
Okay. Now, what are you guys doing over there in the corner? Because I can't see from where I'm at.
God damn.
You found a new love, right?
This girl is unbelievable. Anna Kournikova, the tennis player, the sultry 17-year-old. Oh, my God.
Now, she's
beautiful.
You found a bunch of websites?
Well, that's the good thing about the Internet. Like, they have this picture of her in Us. It's the sexy year. One sexy year. Let's see. Special issue. What is this? Like the sexy celebrities or something issue? And they have her. Oh, so I've just popped her name on Yahoo search and vroom, there we go. All the pictures I need.
The funny part is you found a website where it's just a ton of pictures of her fixing her wedgies as she plays it.
Oh, there's one right now. The cameramen must just wait for her to pull her underwear out of her butt crack. And when they do, they're ready. And wow, look at that shot. That's like 17?
Yep.
Well, this was probably taken when she was 16. Oh, my God. What an ass. Well, I'm sorry. The girl's like 6 feet tall. She's full. She looks like a woman.
Damn it! Now I got to climb over the board here to see what you're looking at.
Oh, look here. Don't fall.
Well, just slide them.
Okay, take a look. Take a look. Look at that. Look at that.
Get the hell out of there.
Anna Kournikova.
Wow.
I'm going to start becoming a tennis fan.
All right.
I got to catch all the tennis matches she's in.
Okay.
Oof.
All right.
Well, that's beautiful.
Well, we got more stupidity on the way, Anthony. You
Yeah.
enjoy checking out more pictures of her underwear.
Yeah.
Anthony, what can we say about Pepsi One?
Well, you're looking for a cola that has 1 calorie, that tastes like real cola, tastes like Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're looking for Pepsi One.
Simple as that. Cool. End of commercial. There it is. No, it really does taste good. I personally don't like diet sodas whatsoever.
Neither do I. I hate them.
And when they came to us with this Pepsi One, I just assumed it was, just a different version of their regular Pepsi.
Yeah.
I had no clue it was diet, and I was choking on some food. This is the truth. And I grabbed the Pepsi One, and I said, wow, not only did it, save me from choking to death, it tasted really good.
Isn't that amazing?
And then Lisa came in, the sales girl, and said, well, you know what Pepsi One's all about. It's a diet soda. And I was honestly shocked and surprised.
1 calorie, new sweetener. It's not one of these that have been tried before. And it works this time. You don't get the bitter aftertaste. It tastes like real cola.
Oh, we're on. The Rock in New York, 102.7 WNEW. Oh, my Lord, what is New York One showing?
They were showing cataract surgery, Opie.
Jesus, I'm going to puke.
They use some kind of clamp and hold the eyeball open, and then they pull the old cataract lens out and pop in a little plastic lens. It's quite amazing.
I'm getting that feeling again.
But to watch it...
They had her eyelids and everything just pulled way apart, and then they took this huge needle and just jammed it into the pupil.
Looked like that thing they were using on Clockwork Orange to keep the guy's eyes open.
Yeah.
Keep open me glasses. So I could see the horrible ultraviolence.
Wow, now they're showing a clip from that wonderful movie, Jack Frost.
What happened?
What happened to Michael Keaton?
Oh, he was great.
He was the guy in Night Shift. Remember Night Shift?
Night Shift, funny movie. Then he's Batman.
And you know why he...
Mr. Mom, which was hysterical. Beetlejuice. Good. Jack Frost. It should be Jack Off.
Now he's playing a snowman, and he puts his little stick arm around his son and hugs him, and that's supposed to be an emotional scene. It
touching, warm moment. Yeah.
You know why he left the Batman series? Because he didn't want to be pegged as, there's Batman, Yeah. He thought there was more to do with his career and movies.
Just snowman is better than...
And now 4 years later, he's playing a snowman. Oh, my Lord.
He must have gotten a good paycheck, and he didn't really have to be there that much, just do voiceover.
Yeah, that's pretty much...
Walk away.
True.
What the hell?
What happened to the holiday movie season?
Oof,
every year,
awful.
It's a great time to go to the movies. There's nothing out there I want to see. I saw A Bug's Life. That was great.
You've Got Mail. I think I saw that when it was Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you at least get 2 different people if you're going to make the same friggin' movie?
Let me tell you what's going to happen with You've Got Mail.
You've Got Mail.
It's a clever ruse happening here. You're gonna watch the movie, and then you're gonna go home and you're gonna run to America Online to find that special someone in your life.
Oh yeah, you'll find him all right.
Right, probably an axe murderer.
Yeah. Are you 10? Yeah. Boy, I dig you. Yeah, you're not going to find the best people on the Internet.
That's great. Encourage everyone to try to find someone on the Internet. Yeah, they all look like Meg Ryan out there.
And Tom Hanks. Yeah. It's so true. I read there was an Ann Landers the other day in the paper, and some woman bitching and complaining how she met some guy on the Internet, and he sounded like such a great guy, and then she hooked up with him, and he's nothing but trouble. He's a drunk, and he does that. What do you think? It's on the Internet.
Yeah. He's on the Internet on a Friday night. You figure out what kind of life this guy has.
Well, Opie, I am.
Well, yeah, but you're playing Half-Life at least.
Well, that's true. At least I'm not trying to cover up. I am killing things on the internet.
All right, whatever. Hey, you want to be grossed out?
No.
Well, I'm thinking of this because of the cataract surgery we just saw.
Yeah.
You want to be grossed out. We got to open up the phones tomorrow and see if anyone else has seen this. HBO has this movie. There's 2 of them now called The Dentist with Corbin Bernsen.
Yeah.
It is some of the sickest stuff you'll ever see.
Is it real dentistry or is it a movie?
He's a psycho dentist dude.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah, I can't get through the movie because the scenes are so gross that I can't keep watching it to see what the plot is all about because you get so freaked out.
Worse than Marathon Man?
I didn't see Marathon Man.
Oh, where Dustin Hoffman's getting his teeth drilled? Oh, with no Novocaine? It's horrible.
All right, it's just like that. There's a scene where he straps this lady down to this dentist chair, as he says, bitch that, told on him and stuff, the authorities, and now they're after him or something like that, okay? Phone's ringing. See if these people know what I'm talking about. Now they got her in the chair, strapped down. He does, Corbin, right?
Yeah.
And he plays a great psycho. Then he pulls out all these apparatuses like you would find in a Marilyn Manson video.
Uh-huh.
The things that just spread your mouth twice as large and stuff.
Right.
Then he takes the drill as she's sitting there and she can't do anything about it. And he takes the drill and starts drilling her teeth sideways. 1 tooth at a time. Your blood and everything is flying out of this woman. She's screaming bloody murder.
Ugh.
You gotta check out The Dentist on HBO. You gotta find when it's on, and you gotta sit up and watch it. Line 2?
Oh, someone found it?
Line 2, hold on. Hi, NEW.
Hi, how you doing, guys?
Good.
I seen some of that movie.
You seen The Dentist?
Yeah, I don't remember exact scenes, but I remember I seen it a while ago.
Yeah.
On HBO, one of Showtime or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a wild movie, man. There was blood flying all over the place.
There's some sick scenes in that.
Yeah, it really was. He had somebody strapped in a chair, and I don't remember what he was doing, but there was stuff all over the place.
Did you see the one where he yanks the teeth out of that one woman one by one?
Yeah.
And as he pulls them out, then the blood is just shooting out of her mouth?
Yeah, I remember. That part I remember specifically.
Right. I every time it's on, I watch it about 10 minutes at a time, and then I'm so grossed out I got to move on. But
yeah,
I haven't seen that one.
That's why I don't remember. I've seen like parts here, parts there. When it's on, I put it on. Because I heard that it was like really gross.
It is out there.
I've seen something to say it is. It's a pretty sick movie.
If it's an HBO movie, is there just a gratuitous boob shot in there? Like HBO movies, they're always, for some reason the girls got to end up naked.
I didn't see Unfortunately, I didn't see any of that. It would have made the movie go down smoother.
Watch, the channel called Skinamax.
Yeah.
Skinamax. Well,
all right, man. We got Hi, NEW. NEW.
Yes.
Last call of the day. What do you got?
I saw that great movie.
That's great, right?
Yeah, it was.
Tell Anthony how sick it is.
Pretty gross.
Oh, well, you can't even imagine it.
Well, he's still under the sedation he needed from watching it, Opie.
All right, man. That was great commentary. Thanks a lot for calling. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
All right. Another great screen call for us. Thanks. No, really, that was good.
Yeah,
our screener comes running in here like, line 2, oh my God. And that's what we get. That's good.
Thank you.
No, really, thanks a lot.
Great.
All right. Ow.
He's throwing stuff at you.
All right, listen. Another crane fell on the east side.
Yeah. How about that?
What, on 73rd or something?
Yeah, you got to watch for the cranes.
I figured, because you'll see it all over the news tonight, we got a tape of Brian Unger doing the sounds of cranes. We got to end our show with this today.
Yeah, he was doing the end of the Sunday morning show.
Yeah, you remember how Charles
Perron.
Carroll would do the sounds of the Canadian geese in the wild, and then they would just show scenery for, 3 minutes? And and that's supposed to be good TV.
Right.
Well, when the crane crushed that poor, old, innocent lady over the summertime, we had Brian Unger in, and he did a little spoof called The Sounds of Cranes.